Alright everyone, you know what it's time for. It's Elden Ring PvP time. We got a schnasty weapon art, you know what it is, you know what it's all about. Look at the spin, look at the damage, look at the slam, look at the one shot, spawning in. Nothing to it. I hope you're having a great Black Flame Tornado. I know I am. And we're talking about Black Flame Tornado. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how I'm gonna talk about this thing. I kind of wanted to make this a silly video, but I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know. I had like a whole bit I wanted to do where I was gonna like just be like a crazy person and just like repeat Black Flame Tornado over and 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 over again. But I don't know if I want to do that. It's kind of late. It's like 2:44 in the AM, PM, and I don't know if I want to do that. But I'm making my Pyromancer, and this is the Ash of War we're showing off for this build, which is Black Flame Tornado. Everyone's talking about it. You know, you're using it, I'm using it, your mom's using it, the Phantoms are using it, the host is using it, the Hunters are using it, everyone's using it. Ever since Scott Junn came out of the woodworks and was like, yo, dude, check out this Ash of War, check out the one-shot, everyone's been using this thing. And the build we're running this on, like I said, is a Pyromancy build that I plan to showcase in a little bit, which will be pretty fun. I've been having a good bit of fun with it, at least the little bit I've played, but I plan to play quite a bit more of it because I love pyromancies. I love fire. Burning shit is real fun. I don't recommend doing that in real life, at least nothing you'd actually care about, but burning shit in Elden Ring, pretty fun. Check this one out. Gets caught in it, rolls in it, tries to roll out, boom, that's how you get them. If they're close enough and they try to roll out, I'm sure you know this, they're gonna just fucking get flung up like that. And I don't think I Black Flame Tornado this guy. I think this is just a straight up duel. But people always are talking about, you gotta like stack the damage on this thing to get it to one shot. You don't gotta stack damage on anything, man. You don't gotta stack damage, trust me. All these clips basically here. Now you did see in this one I used Flame grant me strength. And in the earlier clips here, the build is actually a little bit different. I later modified the build. You'll see that later in the video. The build's a tad bit different, but it's mostly the same. I don't know if I'm going to talk about numbers in this video. I think I had like 42 faith or something like that. 27 strength. Like 15 dex. Look at this guy. Fucking switching to the fingerprint shield. I'm pretty sure he swapped to the fingerprint shield there. So we just roll up, kill his ass with Black Flame Tornado, and then we just give this guy the old business and a half. But yeah, what was I saying? My build. Oh, you don't even have to stack damage on this thing, right? Like everyone's talking about how you got stack damage. I have, for most of these clips, all I'm really using is a Shard of Alexander. That's it. Like that's the only thing affecting the damage is the Shard of Alexander. Sometimes I drink the Wondrous Flask, the Physic, and I get plus 10 faith, and also the Flame Shroud, or Shrouding Flame tier, which increases your fire damage. Sometimes I got that going on, but honestly, that shit's probably overkill. You could probably one-shot people with just a good bit of faith on a flame art weapon with Black Flame Tornado and Shard of Alexander. Shard of Alexander is kind of just crazy. It's kind of just, it's a little stupid. I'm gonna be real with you. Shard of Alexander is a little bit stupid. I'll be honest with you. Now, I cut out a lot of this invasion you're seeing on the screen right now because literally the past, 2 minutes of this invasion, or the first 2 minutes, was me running across this bridge trying to catch up to these people. And it's real funny because I think I tornado, like, the one guy in, 3 seconds and he just dies instantly. Yeah, look. He tries the mimic tier right in front of me or whatever. Not mimic tier, but yeah, I literally just fucking destroy that Phantom instantly. Look at that, like the damage was like 1500 on that thing. That is absolutely insane. The weapon I'm using here, I am using the Gargoyle Halberd for all these invasions. That's my Black Flame Tornado weapon of choice. Most people pick the Knight Rider Glaive because the Knight Rider Glaive is absolutely insane. It's probably one of the best PvP weapons in the entire game. It's got super long range. It's a halberd. The halberd running attack is ridiculous. But it's very good. But the Gargoyle Halberd is, I just picked it because I thought it looked cool, and I was like, I want to use all the Gargoyle weapons for my Pirate, because it's like a Strength Pyromancer build, and I was like, I'm going to use all the Gargoyle weapons. I don't know why, I feel like they don't get a lot of love. I feel like we finally got like a huge amount of Gargoyle weapons to pick from, versus the other Souls games, and, you know, no one's showing any love to them, no one's doing anything with them. So I was like, I'm going to show off, I'm going to do some Gargoyle weapons, I'm going to use them. Gargoyle Halberd is pretty cool. I like it. I do think the range, you see twice right there, the range is like a little short on the thing, especially compared to the Knight Rider glaive. I don't know if the Knight Rider glaive, I'm just so used to how absurd the range is. I'll be yawning. Sorry. I'm not sure if I'm just too used to how absurd the Knight Rider glaive range is, but the Gargoyle Halberd range is definitely a little schmoll. Or it feels that way. There's so many times when you just don't hit people, you just barely miss them, and it's very funny. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about this Ash of War. It's a good anti-gank tool is really what it is. Look at that guy, he got smacked right in the face by that arrow. It's a good anti-gank tool, really. It's a good surprise tool. See, a lot of these invasions were kind of hard because I was like, the whole time I was like, I gotta get clips for fucking using this thing. I gotta use Black Flame Tornado. And if you're just like fishing for Black Flame Tornado, it's not gonna work. It's never gonna work. It works obviously because, you know, I get it. Oh, look at this one. Oh, this I felt a little bad for this one. The guy like just got knocked down. It's a great wake up tool. Definitely. If you ever knock anyone down, it's a wonderful tool on wake up. But in general, it's a pretty good anti-gank tool. Shout out to Axius, this guy right here. He is featured twice in this video, 2 different locations, and these clips I got were from 2 different days. So I literally invaded this guy twice. He's straight up. I do schmoove him a little bit here, unfortunately. But you know, shout out to Axius. He was in this video twice. You're a cool guy, because he's also around Tawnor's Tongue, I think. So that's why I was like invading him so much, or at least I invaded him twice over 2 days. Shout out to the Tawnor's Tongue people. I've been doing a Tawnor's Tongue run in Elden Ring, and it's probably some of the most fun shit I have done in a while. It's been a while since I've done a run like that. You know, the last thing I did was a dried finger run in Dark Souls 3. But if you haven't done a Tawnor's Tongue run in Elden Ring yet, or haven't started one, I'd recommend it. Super fun. Can kind of suck a little bit in the early levels. People really like to bring like status effect builds to the lower level invasions, which is real tough to deal with. But, you know, after you get past those first few levels, it gets pretty fun. But it's a really great anti-gank tool, like I've said a couple of times now, because I keep getting distracted. But you can't really like you can't just like whip it out if you're trying to fish for it, which is what I was doing for a lot of clips you don't see in this video, because there was a lot of just potatoing, a lot of real bad invasions that I didn't do well in. And if you're just trying to fish for Black Flame Tornado, it's never gonna work. But if they don't know you have it, that's the best. That's when it's at its strongest. It's an Ash of War that the moment they see you have it, it kind of gets a little bit weaker, actually, because then they know that you're gonna, anytime you're using the weapon that it has on it, that you're going to whip it out on them or try to use it against them. As you can see right here, look at that. Oh my god. And look at the range on it. Like, I thought that last hit wasn't gonna hit on that person, on the host, because they were gonna be too far away. But that shit has got crazy range on it. And here we have a classic, a White Mask Farm player here. And I have no issues with the White Mask, really, but I feel like everyone that runs the White Mask, like no hate to this guy, except maybe a little bit, but his drip fucking sucks, dude. His fashion blows literal shit. See, even Miyazaki himself was saying, you know, this guy's fashion is terrible, and kicked him from the invasion. But the people who use the White Mask, I don't know why, they always have just the worst fashion possible. Like, they put the White Mask on some fucking, like, the Bull Goat's armor, or, like, some other armor. Like, if you're gonna use the White Mask, especially if you're gonna use it with a bleed weapon, right? You know what I mean? If you're gonna be like that dude, who uses it with like rivers of blood. You could at least look good doing it. You know what I mean? You could at least show up to the party looking a little fashionable, looking a little nice to present yourself. But the moment they know you have Black Flame Tornado, it does get a little bit worse. So the big brain strat obviously is to dupe it. Use like those things that duplicate your Ash of War and have it on 2 weapons, and then whip out a different weapon and then hit him with that Black Flame Tornado again, which is real funny. I don't have that. I don't usually dupe my Ashes of War. I might in the future if I really want one on like 2 weapons, but otherwise that would be like the big strat, you know. I'll tell you what, the pyromancy weapons, and we'll talk more about this in the build showcase. I plan to how I was thinking about it recently, structuring videos, right? I was like, you know, for each build I make, I should kind of do it like I show off an Ash of War, which, you know, is these videos are gonna be kind of lighter. I feel like the Ash of War videos are more gonna be like me just talking, and there's gonna be some gameplay showing off just like Ashes of War in the background. There's not really a whole lot to say, I feel like, about a lot of the Ashes of War in this game. They just kind of exist. And then I'm definitely going to do like a weapon showcase for each build, and then like a build showcase. And I think that's like a cool structure to be having, you know, so each build gets like 3 videos, you know what I mean? And then obviously there'd be more stuff going on. But that's what I was thinking about recently. I don't know what weapon I'm going to show off for this build. I haven't really used a lot of the other ones because I was so fixated on getting Black Flame Tornado clips. But maybe, I was thinking maybe the Cranial Vessel Candle Stand, because that weapon looks really funny. I'm really hoping it's actually good. But I have a bad feeling that it's not going to be good. I'll be real with you. It's a colossal weapon. I am thinking that weapon is not going to be the greatest, but maybe I'll be surprised. Maybe people are sleeping on something. I don't know. But yeah, look at that running it. Like, that running attack missed right there. Like, there are so many times I would just get so frustrated with the Gargoyle Halberd. Here's just an unfortunate moment where I have the poise to just ignore that guy's attack. I think you get Hyper Armor on the Ash of War. I'm not actually sure about this. I'm, like, pretty sure you get Hyper Armor, though, because I don't have a whole lot of poise. With that set, I think I have, like, 41 poise. So I feel like I shouldn't have been able to poise through that thrusting attack there. But maybe I could. But I think you get Hyper Armor on the Ash of War. Regardless, the Gargoyle Halberd, kind of short. Look at that. I actually get a backstab here. You ever see backstabs in Elden Ring? I don't think backstabs exist half the time in this game. You pull up behind someone, and I feel like the backstab timing in this game is so tight. I was just getting off some PvP, because I was playing on my, like I said, playing on my Dried Finger or Honest Tongue run, and I cannot land backstabs. Anyways, thanks for watching the video. Love you. Bye. Mwah.